Mariah Carey mourns the devastating loss of her mother and sister, who passed away on the same day. In a heart-wrenching turn of events, pop icon Mariah Carey is mourning the unimaginable loss of both her mother, Patricia Carey, and her sister, Allison Carey, who tragically passed away on the same day. The devastating news has sent shockwaves through the music industry and left fans and loved ones in deep sorrow. A family torn apart. The double loss is particularly harrowing for Mariah, who has often spoken about the complexities of her family relationships. Patricia Carey, a former opera singer, was a central figure in Mariah's life and career, inspiring her daughter's passion for music from a young age. Known for her vocal prowess and support of Mariah's talents, Patricia was a guiding force behind Mariah's rise to stardom. Allison Carey, Mariah's older sister, had a more tumultuous relationship with the superstar. Despite their differences, Mariah has always expressed love and concern for Allison, who faced numerous struggles throughout her life, including battles with addiction and health issues. The simultaneous passing of both women has left Mariah in a state of profound grief. Mariah Carey sat at her mother's bedside, the dim light of the room casting long shadows across the walls. Her mother, Patricia, was fading fast, her breaths shallow and labored. The once vibrant woman who had raised her, guided her, and inspired her music now lay frail and weak. But there was something in her eyes, something that made Mariah's skin crawl. As Mariah leaned in to hold her mother's hand, Patricia's eyes snapped open with a sudden clarity. She fixed Mariah with a gaze so intense it seemed to bore into her soul. "Mariah," Patricia whispered, her voice cracking with effort, "beware of the mirror. It doesn't just show your reflection, it shows your future. Don't look too long, or it will take you too." Mariah froze, a cold chill running down her spine. Before she could respond, her mother's hand went limp, and the light in her eyes faded. 2 days later, Mariah's sister Allison lay on her deathbed, weakened by years of illness. Mariah couldn't shake the eerie warning from her mother's last words. As she sat with Allison, her sister suddenly grabbed her wrist, her grip surprisingly strong. "She's right," Allison rasped, her eyes wide with fear. "The mirror, it's waiting for you. Don't let it in, Mariah. Don't." Allison's voice trailed off, her body going still. Mariah pulled her hand away, her heart pounding in her chest. The same night, she returned to her room, avoiding the large antique mirror on her wall. But something compelled her, a dark curiosity. She approached the mirror, staring into it, and for a moment it was just her reflection. Then, slowly, her image began to distort, her reflection smiling back at her with an eerie, knowing grin. Mariah gasped, stepping back, but the reflection didn't move. It leaned closer to the glass, whispering, "You're next." Terrified, Mariah covered the mirror, vowing never to look at it again. But the haunting last words of her mother and sister echoed in her mind, and she knew that no matter where she went, the mirror and what it showed would always be watching. Mariah Carey's heartfelt tribute. In a deeply emotional statement released on her social media platforms, Mariah Carey expressed her heartbreak and paid tribute to her mother and sister. "My heart is shattered into pieces," Mariah wrote. "Losing my mother and sister on the same day is a pain that words cannot describe. My mother was my guiding light, my inspiration, and the reason I sing. My sister and I may have had our ups and downs, but the love we shared as family was real and deep. I will miss them both more than I can ever express." Mariah's message was accompanied by a series of photos that captured happier moments with her mother and sister, showcasing the love and bond they shared despite their challenges. The images have resonated with fans worldwide, many of whom have offered their condolences and shared their own stories of loss and grief. An outpouring of support. The tragic news has prompted an outpouring of support from fellow celebrities, fans, and friends. Many have taken to social media to express their sympathy and offer words of comfort to the grieving star. Beyoncé, Jennifer Lopez, and Celine Dion are among the numerous celebrities who have reached out to Mariah, offering their support during this difficult time. "Mariah, my heart breaks for you," Beyoncé wrote on Instagram, "sending you all my love and strength. We are here for you, always." Jennifer Lopez also shared her condolences, stating, "No words can ease the pain you're feeling right now. Just know that you are loved and supported by so many. Stay strong, Mariah." A lifetime of music and memories. As the world mourns alongside Mariah Carey, her fans and the music community are reminded of the profound impact that both Patricia and Allison had on Mariah's life and career. Patricia's influence on Mariah's vocal development and musical tastes is well documented, with Mariah often crediting her mother for instilling in her a love of music and the arts. Allison, despite her struggles, was a significant figure in Mariah's life, and their relationship was often reflected in Mariah's music, with themes of love, pain, and forgiveness echoing through her songs. Moving forward, the road ahead will undoubtedly be a challenging one for Mariah Carey as she navigates the grief of losing two close family members simultaneously. However, those who know her best believe that she will find solace in her music and the love of her fans. In her statement, Mariah expressed a desire for privacy as she and her family come to terms with this immense loss. "I ask for your prayers and respect for our privacy during this incredibly difficult time," she wrote. As the world sends its love and support to Mariah Carey, her resilience and strength will likely shine through as she continues to honor the memories of her mother and sister through her music and the legacy they helped her create.